Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm Sean's Mapping or the Sultanate Empire, and in today's video, we are going to be continuing What If Civilization Started Over, episode 19. If you have not seen episode 17 or 18, I suggest you go check them out. They're on my channel and also in the What If Civilization Started Over playlist. I suggest you go check out the playlist and also the previous two episodes so you know what's going on in the world and you will know why in the world the orange team is now in about a billion pieces and is no longer the strongest country here in the world. In today's video, we are going to see some more exploration and expansion as in the previous episodes. If you saw them, you will know there's not been much expansion or exploration besides the complete and utter exploration of Africa, completing the entire northern parts of it. We will be seeing the Arabian Empire exploring more up into this area, discovering more of the Caspian Sea. We will see the Moldovans and the Finnish continue to explore into the Russian regions or the Russian parts of Eastern Europe and exploring into like these areas like so. The Arabian Empire will explore more down this way, heading more towards Asia. They continue exploring alongside some other countries, and it is here where we will see them finish their exploration right about there. And well, let us zoom in down into the world and let us see what will be going on? Well, first off, we will be seeing some minor expansions from uh, the Arabian Empire over here. For those of you that don't know, wondering why the Arabian Empire has multiple capitals, well, that is because the Arabian Empire is actually like a version of the Holy Roman Empire, but in Arabia, so it's known as the Holy Arabian Empire. So that is why they have multiple capitals because it's many different countries under one flag, essentially like the Holy Roman Empire. We will be seeing this country right up here expand their borders out over towards the Caspian Sea, looking something like so, and then also looking like so, taking all of this land right up here. We will then be looking at countries that will be popping up down here and around the Caspian Sea. Let's get right on into it in three, two, and one. Alrighty, and we are back. And this is what the current state of affairs is looking like over here in the Caspian area, with all of these countries being created after the Arabian Empire did expansion, and same with this country right over here. Let us move to a more different area, and that is down here in Africa. In the last episode, we did see some minor colonization by the Italians, colonizing this part of Tunisia and pretty much taking it over for themselves. We'll see the Spanish, well, the French really. Their capital's in Brittany, so the French really. We'll be seeing the French do some expansion of their own and colonization of their own, colonizing the Moroccan portion of Africa, conveniently, like how the Spaniards did in our timeline, where they took primarily the Moroccan areas down here. But we will also see some countries that were not expected to colonize get colonies. Like, for example, we'll be seeing one of the Yugoslav countries gaining a colony down here in Africa as well, just like so, getting this area. We will also be seeing the Serbian country over in the Yugoslav regions getting a colony as well. I know this will make my friend Ender M very, very happy because his Serbian people are colonizing. Good for them. They'll take this, and the rest is up for grabs from these colonies, A, and also B, from any other country down here in Africa that wants to expand into the Sahara Desert area. Let's take a look at what countries appear or take all of these areas. And alrighty, here we are with the complete filling in of Africa, with the French, Italians, the Serbs expanding their colonies, with the Suez Canal Kingdom or the Suez Kingdom expanding their borders even more due to the Arabian Empire or the Holy Arabian Empire expanding over here and dealing with all of the new countries that they just got borders with. They hadn't really had chance to expand over here, so they didn't get anything from this. But we're going to be moving away from that and going to some other stuff, as we are going to see some more exploration, primarily over in the Isles of the Brits and the Irish and the Scots, as more of Ireland and the waters around Ireland will be discovered until eventually the entirety of Ireland, English, of Ireland will be discovered. And it is going to be split between the Scots and the Welsh. I almost said the Walish. The Welsh, with the Scots taking the north and the Welsh taking the south. I did not mean to click that. That was a misclick on my part. Go back and back again. There we go. That's the button I meant to press. And we will be seeing the Welsh get all of that. But we will actually be sticking in the regions of Europe, as the tensions that I've been talking about for the past couple of episodes have finally hit a breaking point, as a Eastern German kingdom guard was just killed and assassinated in his quarters within the capital of East Germany over on the border with Ender. Now, these two end up blaming each other and they declare war, with their own sides backing them respectively. But it's at this point where the French blame Ender for starting this war and declare war on Ender. The Italians are just sitting back and watching. So each side troops begins to flood in with their newly colonized grounds and also their British Isles holding. They are able to actually push Ender's forces back and they begin to push into eastern German territory, which is not good for Ender because this could quickly lead to them invading into his territory and into his country, as they quickly push and take all bordering major cities, and they do actually reach his um border, as it was a very small one, and these guys actually share a small land border down there with Ender as well. It's a very tiny one. But they do push in and they do threaten Ender's people. But it's at this point where our good old friends, the Italians, take advantage of the chaos and they themselves invade into the French. And they push up just like this, just like so, pushing into these areas of the Alps, I believe, which the Italians take about like 50 to like 49% of their troops die because they're pushing in the mountains. But hey, it's been done in history. Hannibal did it. Why can't people, oh, bless me, do it here? And they even push into this country right over here. Due to this unexpected attack, well, not unexpected. Oh, bless me. But it was a surprising attack because the Italians made it seem like they were just gonna watch. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sneezing like no tomorrow. They are able to push back the French troops that are being, uh, of course, funded and supported by the Germans. Or, well, the Germans who are being funded and supported by the France. But Italy does not like Ender as well. So Italy quickly pushes in against Ender too. This has quickly turned into a three-way war, with two countries having smaller countries fighting their war, and a third one who is just here for land gains. But that is not the only front. We got to also remember the African front. With French troops being primarily over in the mainland, the Italians are able to gain quite a lot of the French colony before they are forced to stop, as troops begin to arrive in the region to stop their advances. Now, let us move away from that war and go over to another war that has been raging on for quite a while, and that is the Southeast Asian Coalition versus Branch's country. But we will be seeing changing tides as Branch's military commanders have finally gained their footing and finally come up with a strategy that they think might work, and they begin their pushback against the Southeast Asian Coalition. Because Branch's country is heavily more populated than the Southeast Asians, as Branch's country has been around a lot longer than the Southeast Asians. So we do see pushback from Branch's country, pushing back the Southeast Asian coalition fairly well, like so. And it reaches to about nearly almost the original border of the Southeast Asian until eventually it does reach the original border, and Branch's troops are able to do very easily push them back to the border. But once they push them back to the border, they can push no further as they have strong defenses leading into Southeast Asia. And it is at this point where we just see a white peace signed between the countries. A white peace is signed between all of them, basically, just to end the bloodshed and war, as this war had been raging on for about 20 years with no end in sight. Now, let us look at some more exploration and expansion. We will be seeing the Korean countries over here do some exploration up this coastline over here, and then kind of into like all of these areas with IP King's country doing some exploration as well, like so. Going like this. The Japs do some exploration as well into Sakhalin. down over in these areas, finding some more islands, like so. Explore down this way, finding even more islands. And we will be seeing this country right here do some expansion. And they will be taking all of this land like so. And that is the only country that will be expanding over in the Asian regions. We'll be seeing Tanzania. No, they are going to take the island, not the border of the island. They're going to take the island. There we go. We'll be seeing Tanzania take that island right over there, and we will be seeing the blue team do some explorations in the water surrounding Africa, looking for new lands to colonize and take over. And they find Madagascar, and after about 3 months of exploration and just kind of walking around on it, you know, landing in different areas, walking, going places, doing things, they eventually do discover the entirety of Madagascar. And well, everyone in Africa is like, oh, another island. And it's fairly big too. So let us look at the divide of Madagascar in about three, two, and one. And here we are back with the division of Madagascar, with the light blue team getting all of this land right over here. Tanzania getting the northern parts, the red team getting this part. The two smaller countries that border the red team getting these two areas over here. And South Africa getting the southern portion of Madagascar right there. That will be it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did, in fact, enjoy today's video. If you did, go beneath it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified anytime I upload, hit the bell notification icon after subscribing to my YouTube channel to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Again, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the like button primarily. If you didn't, you can hit the dislike button. It's up to you, really, if you want to or not. I'll see all of you beautiful ladies and gentlemen in the next video. I'm Chance Mapping, or the Sultanate Empire. I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you may be, wherever you may live. And I'll see y'all in the next video. See ya!